am very happy. Are you happy in your relationship?
Yes, this relationship is a happy place for me. It's like...
I love that you use the word happy place.
No, but seriously, it's like, for me, it's one of them things where I found where seeing her happy actually makes me really happy. So I'm very grateful. I thank God each and every day, and I'm just letting God guide talented.
It appears like Jennifer Hudson completely changed the course of events regarding Common. You won't believe what we're down to, I promise. I'm talking about these shockwaves and rumors of a new boot to Hudson's ego-level clapback, so stay tuned. All culminating in one stunning revelation. We're discussing concealed receipts, surprising responses, few of real-life repercussions that could alter the course of events for them both. Common went public and said, "Jin is one of my greatest blessings." But what if there was more going on beneath that kind of claim? The happy place of Hudson. She says it's because of that man of mine. Is that light only shining in one direction, though? Additionally, I'm telling you,
They heard coming live from the happy place, always bringing out guests that you can't replace. And this next one is special, cause just like me, he's from the south side of the Chi City. He makes music and movies.
he produces films and music. According to rumors, Jin recently discovered a new man in her life the hard way. Or perhaps he isn't even aware yet. I'll explain how it hit him hard and still managed to keep the world talking. But believe me when I tell you how it all happened, sweetie, since the receipts were seen by everyone. It's about pride, power struggles, and a love story that ends in a battle. It's not your normal celebrity drama. First though, how did we end up here? Everyone is aware of this, then? Did not suddenly become well known? The fissures were visible long before anyone spoke. Prior to their romance, Common and J. Huds had crossed paths years prior. Both were born in Chicago, both had several accolades, and both were legendary in their respective fields. In 2024, they co-starred in the science fiction thriller Breathe. They have also been seen together at charity functions and music performances. The movie was more than just a profit. It was the type of set where it was difficult to conceal chemistry. However, they were being photographed by paparazzi in Philadelphia, Chicago, and Malibu in early 2023. As inner photographs began to appear, TMZ was running headlines for Just Friends. Yes, both of them are playing coy, doing interviews and such. However, the internet didn't believe it. Time travel to July 2028 to 2024. The Mama I Made It podcast has received nothing but positive feedback. He lists his relationship with Jen as one of his biggest joys and the most significant aspects of his life at the 20-minute mark. He continues by discussing alignment, partnership, and their equal yoking.
Jennifer Hudson,
Yes.
your girlfriend, how special is that relationship to you?
Oh man, that relationship is one of the greatest blessings and most important things in my life, in my whole journey in life. The friendship, the partnership, the life partnership, just the connection. Byron, to have somebody who's as talented and just soulful and like gifted and can do all these different things, and is one of the greatest vocalists of all time, and just this pure artist, man. Like, she's a special artist. But then to have someone who, most importantly, when it comes to relationship, is just like, it's like equal yoke. Y'all can.
On paper, it was romantic, but the tone struck a chord with fans. Karma seemed to be constructing a relationship around him. We weren't merely in love. See how much I developed to earn her. And people noticed the tiny flex. Jen herself, however, remained more subdued and concentrated on her music and talk show. While she did occasionally mention him as that man of mine during the Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival, she avoided giving long, gushy monologues.
Very grateful. I thank God each and every day, and I'm just letting God guide this relationship.
Because God is in it, right?
God is in it.
That's right. Listen. Okay, this is the happy place. And we
Speak on it.
She the
Speak
one
on
you
it.
say.
Speak on it.
I heard that.
Speak on it.
But here at the happy place, we like to respect people's privacy, so I'm not gonna ask you too many more questions about that.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody wanna know, so I had to.
Yeah.
Ms. Hudson had to get into that thing.
We keep it private, but I want to acknowledge how wonderful she is, how great she is, so that's good.
Yes. I feel that same way about my partner.
Okay.
5.17. He appeared on the show a couple of times, but behind the scenes, rumors circulated that Jin wanted more privacy and less show when it came to their love life. And she didn't like how much of their romance was being exploited for the general public image. Remember how I told you that one night would make all the difference? Indeed. This is it then. Soon after the Grammy fervor subsided, Common attended a private post-award celebration at Delilah's in Los Angeles. Although the cameras weren't coming in, I promise you that the industry people present couldn't maintain a secret if their lives were on the line. There are rumors circulating that he was making out with a tall, model-like woman in a booth in the corner. It was certainly not Jennifer Hudson. However, they weren't concealing either. He appeared quite at ease as he laughed and whispered in her ear while keeping his arm around her for most of the night. This is where it hurts, though. According to rumors, Jen was not informed by comment. Rather, she perceived the identical murmurs that we all did. They say, Common was supposed to love me because it wasn't just about a man being seen, and Jennifer is among them. With another individual, this was a public humiliation for Jennifer Hudson, who has kept her personal life quiet since her breakup with WWE star David Onga. Additionally, image is money in Hollywood. As the host of her own talk show and an ego winner, her name is well known to sponsors, producers, and advertisers. Therefore, it's not just personal, it's business, when your guy is associated with certain models and gossip stories. So far, Jin has had half the industry iced him out in private and shaded him in public. Patterns of speech. She went one step further, though, and stated that this time it wasn't just words. There isn't any real concrete evidence yet, but that's how the game operates. Common didn't simply deal with it head-on. Both sides were managing the damage in the background. According to reports, Jennifer's staff promoted the idea that her personal life is off the table and that she was totally focused on her career and family. They are still close friends, according to a Bing Commons representative. And recent headlines don't accurately depict their relationship. Therefore, Jin's revenge optics tick all the boxes from a public relations perspective. She avoids open criticism, maintains a clean public persona, and exercises silent authority by letting supporters figure things out without having to explain them. However, it is the antithesis of Comet's strategy, which tended to be dismissive and defensive. And the person who appears unconcerned frequently prevails in a court of public opinion. The problem is that no one is really sure if Cum and Jen split up. No collective declaration, no, we're finished. Confirmation, which implies that every sighting in public Instagram post. An interview video is now a piece of a puzzle that followers are anxious to piece together. And just when we thought it was dying out, something blind leaked that has the potential to blow this whole story apart. Adding to the comments, the new boot is a member of Jenner's inner group. Yes, everyone, this is more than simply a mess if that's the case. The characterization is excellent. Social media comments have been missing ever since the blind item was dropped. Nothing new interviews, no sightings in public. The sudden stillness is noticeable and strange for a man who is typically at ease in front of cameras. Here's the most crucial element, though, that no one is discussing. According to PR experts, Common-affiliated firms are keeping an eye on the situation, particularly because Jennifer is currently one of the most lucrative daytime TV anchors. Being enmeshed in a romantic drama is one thing. But when the person you're at odds with has Oprah's phone number and major network airtime, it's quite another. However, the state of the relationship is unknown at the moment. However, the fans are already writing the story. Common is seen as the endearing but predictable man who allows history to repeat itself, while Jin is portrayed as the wronged, elegant queen playing chess. Oh, they're referring to it as Common. The question now is, did Common just mess up the most? Prominent connection of his career with someone who is involved with Jennifer's own show? Or has the internet inflated everything out of proportion? The tale isn't finished, though, and you can guarantee that their next public action, whether it's a surprise duet, a red carpet appearance, or another dubious Instagram post, will reveal their true feelings. However, please share your thoughts in the comments section. Do you believe Comet and Jennifer are donezo? Or do you believe that this is merely public relations work? It's more than just you, so be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for the upcoming update. It goes beyond me. We're a family.